Righto, tell you there, champs. Now, when it comes to budget or entry-level gaming laptops, you gotta be realistic, right? Everything has to come in at a price point. The price of this gaming laptop here is quite astounding. I'll leave a link in the description there. Really good value. And when it comes to budget gaming laptops, it has everything you want. Intel 12th or 13th generation CPUs, all the way up to a i7 13620H. It comes with a 75W RTX 4060, 8GB of video RAM, so that is perfect for the resolutions we're pushing here, which is actually 1920 by 1200. So this is a 16:10 display, so that's awesome. A 16-inch display, 165Hz, that is what you want for gaming. Comes with two DDR5 slots for your RAM there. This one has 16 gigs RAM and two M.2 slots, so you can have two SSDs. One of them is Gen 4, so perfect. Comes with Wi-Fi 6E, all the ports you want, Ethernet jack, mini DisplayPort, HDMI out, USB Type-C's, two of those, and has audio in and out jacks. So that opens up a whole new world of gaming headsets you can use with this. You don't have to just use the USB ones. Also comes with a micro SD card slot there too. And for a 16-inch laptop coming in at, 2 kilos or 5 pounds, it's on the money there. So now that the specs are all out of the way, is this gaming laptop any good? Well, this is the GIGABYTE G6, and what GIGABYTE are good at doing is picking out the best components for your gaming laptop within the sort of, the scope of being like a budget-friendly laptop. They've picked the right CPU, the right GPU, that's for sure, 75W are there, and this is a 150W package. You can actually sustain about 75 watts CPU and GPU together, all being at 50 decibels. So the heat's controlled, the noise is controlled. For a gaming laptop, of course, you can't hear it, but you get the most out of these sort of components. So GIGABYTE have made the right choices in hardware combinations there. The display could be better, but if you want a better display, you got to pay more, right? It's about 250 nits. That's my only criticism of this display. It could be brighter, but at this price point, it's very typical for what you get. And actually, it's even better than a lot of stuff at this price point. They have, 16:9 displays. This is 16:10, 165Hz. You still get a great gaming experience. The battery life, well, we know these 12th, 13th generation Intel CPUs don't get great battery life, and this one doesn't either. It's about 54 watt hour battery, and yeah, the battery life is, you'll be struggling to get 4 hours there. Actually, you can get about 4 hours, so that's not too bad considering it's a 16:10. Enough to get you by, and believe me, this is 100% typical for all these 12th, 13th gen, gaming laptops with Intel CPUs. Yeah, they all last about 4 hours, a bit over, some a bit more if they got a bigger battery, but yeah, that's just how they are with these Intel CPUs. The new generation Intel CPUs are supposed to be a little bit better. Well, I can actually tell you, they are a bit better. For battery life, not for gaming, trust me. So at the end of the day, is this a good budget gaming laptop? Yeah, the price point is right. They picked out all the right components. The only criticism I have is the screen could be brighter. But again, typical at this price point. The keyboard works fine, backlit, I like it. But I don't like that it's full size. That's just a me thing. And I don't like that the trackpad's offset to the left because, you have a full-size keyboard, and that's what happens when you have a full-size keyboard. And the trackpad works fine, it's just a little bit clunky there. But that's it, that's all I can complain about. And any other complaints I may have will just come down to price point. Oh, I want a better display. Oh, I want it to be CNC machined aluminium. Yeah, well, I can have all those things, I just got to pay more, right? But at the budget end, they've picked the right components. You get the maximum out of these parts. If you're thinking of 150 watt sort of, 40-60, somewhere around there, 40-50, 40-60, this is what you want, right? So anyway, yeah, check this one out. I'll leave a link in the description. Catch you in the next one. Tally ho.